Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I don't know what to draw. So we're just gonna put random things on this paper until it's full. Let's start with a head. It's usually what I do on my other sketchbook. I'll draw a head. And then maybe we'll give it some hair. Maybe we won't. Who knows? I don't have any references today or anything. We're just gonna, I guess, kind of see what we come up with to fill this page. That's a little built wrong, but yeah, it is what it is, right? I don't care. Alright, we're gonna be putting hair on it, just so I don't have to make it, like, perfect or anything. So, where's the eyes? I don't know. There, okay. So the hair. What type of hair do we want? What type of hair? Is this a girl or a guy? I don't know. Let's go short hair. Should we do swoopy hair? What if we did one... Actually, what if we did one really big swoopy, and then, like, swooped this a little bit too? I don't know. I don't really have the best, luck with super swoopy hair. Every time I try to do it... Well, I guess we're making this long hair. Let's make the neck a little skinnier. That's a little misplaced. We're gonna do this thing called ignoring it, and go like that. Maybe I should draw like I do in my other sketchbook, like anticipating not erasing. I'm gonna erase this, like, to make it better, but maybe I should try that. Alright. I don't have the best track record with big swoopy hair, because every time I try it, it always looks wrong. But, I don't know. Well, not always. I did do it recently. I don't remember for who. I can't remember, but I drew a swoopy hair and it actually looked good. I can remember the hair, I just don't remember why I did it. I don't remember if I was just drawing hair that day or what, but yeah, let's go to a smaller pencil. Well, if we're gonna do it like we do our other sketchbook, might as well grab the... It's not this exact pencil, but it's this same fucking pencil, basically. I have a box of like 50 of these freaking pencils. I just found it on the floor in the living room, asked my mom if it was hers. She said no, I took it. It's mine now. Yes. And this is like probably my least favorite type of mechanical pencil too. But I have like a bunch of them now. And I use it every single day because it's the one that sits right next to my bed. And I like to draw before I go to sleep every day. So I just use that pencil. Even if I don't really like it. Well, I kind of wish I would have done the hair... or the head from a more straight perspective. Because I kind of wish we would have given ourselves more of her from the face, or from the front, because I think the hair would look better, because then we wouldn't have so much of the top of the head, which is just nothing. Which I usually do try to avoid when drawing hair. I try to avoid drawing the head from, like, super high perspectives above. Because of that exact reason. There's just there's just head there. There's no detail. I mean, I can't add detail. I'm just lazy. And I don't quite know how. We drew a head. There's a head. What do we want to do now? Oh wait, she needs more hair. Whatever. We'll go ahead and give her a face like this. Boom. She's beautiful. That is not where her eyes would be. Her eyes would be somewhere up here, probably. Now it looks like she has glasses. Kind of. Like a visor or something. I don't freaking know. It's going wrong. It's all going wrong at the same time. It's wonderful. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Alright, yeah, sure. I just don't want to mess with it anymore. So we're going to call that good. That took probably too long. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, let's just stick with this pencil because that's what's in my hand. Let's draw a bird. Let's draw a bird. I've been drawing lots of birds recently. I can draw a bird again. Okay, what type of bird? I don't know. Bird kind. Fucking. Alright. Have I drawn a bird without a reference before? I don't know, probably. And also, possibly not. We're doing it now. There's a first time for everything. Alright. Now the feathers is something that's gonna look kind of shitty with being more sketchy and me not thinking about it, but it'll be fine. Okay, what? Now, go ahead and just fucking make him pissed. Yeah, let's make him pissed. He's fucking mad, dude. Oh, you woke him up. Nah, some other bird woke him up freaking early in the morning, making all a bunch of tweeting noises. Oh, he's pissed. He's like, I did not get enough sleep that night. He's gonna go rough up some other birds. Yeah. Gotta give him a long, pointy, freaking beak then. Yeah, he's freaking pissed. Alright. Now I'll go ahead and give it a little bit of that area. Okay, a nose, sure. That is beautiful. Okay, what now though? That is a great question. Give it a little bit more wing. It has tail, why not give it tail? Alright. I can never get the tails looking exactly right, but I also don't try very hard on the tails. I just kind of throw lines down and just hope, like, I hope this looks good this time. Okay, legs. Let's do the legs. How do we do the legs? I don't know. He's just gonna get a leg like this. And then he's a bird. Look at that. Look at this bird I drew. Isn't he beautiful? What should we name him? What bird is he? I don't know. What type of bird is this? Should we do like other things to him? Like give him a little patch right here, put some details around his neck. We could do that stuff. I'm not gonna. Let's, what do we need to do now? We want to draw an eye? That's another thing I've been drawing a lot of recently. I like eyes. They're relatively simple to draw. You can spend a long time on them if you want. You can make them look a lot less simple. You can make them look more simple. And you can make them look good. Also, I was not able to draw them for a long time, and now I can draw them relatively easy, so, you know, that's always... It always makes me want to draw things more. Like when I was pretty decent at drawing hands. That's why I drew hands so much, because I was like, oh, I can draw them. And then I didn't draw them for a long time, because I drew them so much I kind of got bored of it. Maybe we should draw a hand then. We could draw a hand. We drew a bunch of hands yesterday, though. Alright. Kind of messed up that area right there, but that's how I typically draw the pupils when I'm just sketching in my sketchbook. I just, like, do lines like that. Because then I don't have to worry about a, like, harsh circle for the pupil around it. Because if I go like that... then like try to shade it and fill it in. If I make it really light up here, you can still see that line, and I don't like that sometimes. So, let's turn this into an eye, but like a stupid looking one. Alright, we're gonna actually turn that rough line into the eye. Alright, that's a little uneven. That's a little bit of a whoopsie on my part. I'm going to shade that in darker, get a little lighter. We just want to make sure everything's actually colored. Alright, yeah, sure, that's fine. Should we draw, what else should we draw? I don't know, we could try drawing an item of clothing, maybe a weapon. Let's draw a weapon. Let's draw a battle axe. Let's draw an axe, yes. Okay, hold on. Actually, hold on. Let me try out something. Big old blade on the top. Smaller blade on the bottom. What is the purpose? So that you can have some stabbing, too. A little bit more stabbing. I don't know, make it a little lighter, take some weight out of it. No, I don't really like that. Let's get rid of that. Let's draw a sword here instead. Alright, maybe a broken blade would be nice. It's been a while since I've drawn a broken blade. And it'll just give me the ability to be, well, mess around with it. Alright, we're gonna give it this thing, even though I know, not all swords have this. Ooh, wait, you know what? I could make this a katana, actually. I could make this a katana, and then it makes sense for it to have that. Is this on the front of the sword? I can never remember if that fucking line is on the front of the swords or not, like towards the blade or not. Alright. I just think these things are kind of cool when you add them, though, so I do add them to a lot of the swords I draw. I don't know exactly why they're not on, like, all other swords, like, just katanas. I don't know. I know how a katana's built, but I don't really know how other swords are built or why they're built that way. Like, I know some stuff, but I don't know all stuff relating to this, so I'll learn it eventually because, well, I'd like to get in-depth on why my swords look certain ways and why my weapons look certain ways. So, we'll learn eventually, just not right now. Or we just don't know right now, I guess is the right thing to say. Alright, so there's that diamond that we're looking for, which if you didn't know, they just wrap a thing around the handle to get that. Alright. Which ours is gonna look kind of shitty because I'm literally, I have nothing I'm wrapping around, I'm just doing this. You know what, we could actually just fucking break this. It was supposed to be a broken sword in the first place. We could break this and tatter up the freaking cloth. Actually, let's go ahead and go like this. Okay, hold on. Let's try to just pretend like this all lines up and it's the correct length. And then, I don't know exactly how this would break. This is made out of wood. I don't fucking know how wood breaks, and I know it like splinters and shit like that, but I know what metal looks like when it breaks, and rocks. Wood is slightly different. Why? I don't know. Anytime I try to draw broken wood, it just kind of looks wrong. So, I don't exactly know why. Okay, so there's the fucking string, I don't know. I don't know how this is actually tied up here. I assume it's just like a knot and they just cover it to make it look better. But I daren't know. There's a sword. What else should we draw? What about a gun? I'm American. I know how all Americans know how to draw a gun from memory. That's just the rules. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can actually draw a gun from memory or not. Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. Trust me. I got this. Trust me. Alright, yep. Does it look like a gun yet? Right. Bam. Right. There we go. Look at that. Boom. gun. Why is it so long? I think it's because they just made the fingers really short. But that's kind of funny. Or I meant to say wide, not long. It's beautiful. It's a gun. No, I don't know how to draw a fucking gun from memory. I've tried a couple times. I can get one to look okay, but I don't feel like it. Alright. We're drawing a circle, apparently. Oh, we should try shading a circle. You know how long it's been since I've tried to shade a circle properly? Like 2 days. I actually do this quite often. Alright. There. Okay, this is harder to do with this pencil than like just a regular pencil. I could grab my regular pencil. There's no rules against this. But I don't really want to. Alright. Shade that darker. Shade it darker. Shade it darker. Shade it darker. Mind you, there should be some bounce light on this. I just don't care. Because, I don't remember exactly how bounce light works, so I'm just not even gonna bother. Sure, that's perfect. It'd probably honestly look better if I were to have done something more like this. Like just all shaded in one direction. And just shade these parts darker. And shade these all lighter and have the little highlight on there. Something like that. That kind of looks like an eye. Turn it into an eye easily. Beautiful. This is still very empty, but I don't know how long this video is. This has been, what, 17 minutes? We're good. Okay. We only have like 20 more minutes until my phone's out of storage because I keep forgetting to fucking delete videos. But I am also running out of things to do. Like right now, I'm drawing a box. What's going in this box? Nothing, because I was kind of just hoping something would come to mind. Nothing did. What should we do? I don't know. Let's draw another hair. I don't feel like actually drawing the full head though, so we're just not going to bother with it. And we're just going to, well, kind of just spam some lines down and see what happens, really. Whoopsies. That one's in the wrong spot. That's why you draw the whole head. Alright. This is the top of where we're going to want our hair. Alright. Okay, that's fine. It's all messy. Now let's go ahead and... You know, you don't get eyes. You can have little bees. And the ass your mouth. Isn't he beautiful? I shall name him Tim. Tim. Yes, Tim is beautiful. Okay, what now? Let's try another eye, but let's try to make this one a little bit better. Alright. I got this character that I made a very, very long time ago. This is actually the wrong eye shape, but I'm just gonna go with it. I made her a very, very long time ago. Before, I think, Banana Man existed. This was before I even got my bigger sketchbooks or anything. I don't know, this was a long time ago. I don't know exactly how long ago. I made a character with my sister because we did one of those OC challenges where you like pause on a picture and draw that thing. And I decided to make an elf. And I named her Lemon. I never finished her. I never finished that drawing. It is still unfinished. But I've decided to start designing her again and actually give her character. And she has special eyes, so I need to learn how to draw stars because she has star eyes. Well, she has one star eye, and then the other eye is the moon, but it's actually more of just this shape as the pupil, and then there is a scar at the top of her eye that turns it into more of a moon. But yeah, I don't know why she has literally, or had literally nothing to do with stars or the moon or anything like that. I just decided it would look cool. So, she does now. Alright. Also, I know these frickin' stars suck. You can look at the top and then the legs, and like, it's so drastically different. I need to learn how to make all this even. How? I don't know, just trial and error, just keep practicing drawing stars. Draw like a million fucking stars, dude. I don't freaking know. But that is filled in, and then she also has some shading in the eye, which I'm not going to bother doing because that's going to be difficult to do with this pencil. And with my hand not being able to be on the freaking paper. That's also why that's not filled in very well. Let's try drawing her other eye. What's her eye shape again? It's not that. I just drew that because I just drew that out of habit. I think her eye shape's a little more like this. Like down this way and then out this way. I can't remember exactly because I was changing her eyes multiple times. And I still don't really know because she didn't have eyes to begin with. Because I never got to that point of drawing her when I first drew her. So I don't remember what I had in mind or if I had anything in mind. So honestly, I got no clue. Alright. Got that, and that, and there. There, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. She looks very angry. That is not how I meant to draw her, but that is fine. Also, these eyes would be swapped. Her moon eye is actually on this eye. But just for the sake of it not mattering right now, we'll go like this. You know, this is now the second time that I have a character with a crescent scar on their fucking face. Because I've got Banana Man, who has his scar, and now I've got her, and she has her scar. I don't know how she got her scar. Probably battle or something. But we'll find out eventually. Because I'm still creating her. I don't really have... none of her, like, anything except for her design. Only her design was decided on, and even that wasn't decided very much. It was mainly just her name and that she was an elf. That was, like, the only things I actually decided. Or at least that's the only things I bothered to remember. But yeah. Alright. That's not bad. We're also going to give her a sword, which her sword doesn't have a design yet. Could we try designing a sword right now? She also doesn't have eyebrows, but that's fine. I'm lazy. I'll probably just give her little dots as eyebrows. Yeah, let's design her sword. What kind of sword do we want to give her? Do we want to give her a sword like a katana, or a long sword, or a short sword, or an arming sword, Or easy, I can just list a bunch of names off, and people who don't know swords would be like, "Oh, that's a lot." And if anyone like actually knew swords, then I have no idea because I don't. Okay, let's grab a ruler just so we can just. That's the ow. Oh, I did just realize. How long is this? 25 minutes. Okay, we're just gonna cut to time lapse. I'm just gonna fill this with random shit.